All right, you guys, so I'm going to share my screen because there's going to be things that I'm going to be showing you, and I'm going to try to keep this to 30 minutes or less, okay? So the reason that I wanted to start doing these monthly Getting Started Right calls is that I remember when I got started as a coach many years ago, 9 years ago with my upline to now, even though I wasn't really very interested in building the business, she still did a Getting Started Right call with me. And through that Getting Started Right call, I took notes, even though I wasn't going to work the business. And so when I actually decided to work the business, I had these notes in place, and I had these stories and tips and suggestions of what to do to get my business off the ground and running. So I didn't have to go back to my upline and say, hey, can we set up another call? Because I already had those things in place. So I thought, okay, if I can start from the top, right, and kind of trickle this down to the entire downline and get you guys started right from the beginning, you can start running with your business. Guys, make sure we're all muted. Let me make sure everyone's muted because I am a squirrel. I will get distracted. All right, let's see. Yeah, just make sure you're muted. So we're going to get going. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Meg Kozlowski, and I started this business 9 years ago, and I was a discount coach. I truly just wanted to save money on Shakeology, and little did I know, even though I had a background in nutrition, I went to school for nutrition, that this business would turn into what it has. And it's so many people get nervous about it, but you guys, you truly just have to share your journey on social media and share your heart and just do it every single day, and we'll be showing you what to do and everything like that. But just do it consistently, and as long as you're keeping your head in the right spot, your heart in the right spot, you're staying consistent, and you're truly going out and helping people and sticking to your own journey, over time, this grows into something so big. You know, I had a call with the CEO, Carl Deichler, today, and he said, what made you stick around for 9 years with a business like this? And I'll tell you guys, it wasn't the money. You know, at this point, we're making quite a bit of money, but that's not what kept me around with this business. What kept me around was the community, so our team aspect, the accountability on my own fitness journey, and just the feeling that you get from being a coach. I look back at the girl who was, you know, a brand new coach 9 years ago versus the person I am today. And I'm so glad that my husband and my daughter get this version of me, and my son, I guess, get this version of me versus the one that was 9 years ago. Okay, so you truly do become a better person overall through being a health coach. And I know that seems so crazy, you guys, but it truly does happen if you embrace the things that we're teaching you to do. Okay, so this is a beautiful picture of our team. Hopefully you guys have seen that I run team retreats for my personally sponsored coaches. I opened one up for the downline for our April one. I know a lot of people are gunning for that right now, but it's just a way to get close and to meet your fellow coaches one-on-one, face-to-face in a real setting. You know, through social media, you're going to be getting to know each other through like your little Instagram pictures and through, you know, video chats like we do like here. You know, I feel like I know quite a few of you just from seeing your faces on these chats. But when you can get to a live event, it's amazing. Okay, so we'll talk about live events throughout your business and things that you can achieve towards the end of this Getting Started Zoom. But let's get the first steps down, guys. So your first steps as a coach, okay, the first things that you need to do is to focus on you, okay? You don't have to have a perfect social media account. You don't have to have all of your ducks in a row. You don't have to have 30 people lined to sign up with you. You need to focus on you. Focus on you and focus on your journey. It wasn't until, yes, I've been a coach for 9 years, but it wasn't until I finally stuck to my journey after my initial 30-pound weight loss and shared the entire journey along the way. Because, guys, I was scared when I first signed up. I didn't take before pictures, and I hit myself over the head at this point because people are like, you did not weigh 30 pounds heavier. And I'm like, well, yeah, I did, but I don't have those pictures. So make sure you take before pictures. But just sharing that journey along the way, not only did it hold me accountable, but it helped people see that these programs truly do work if you stick to them, okay? There's no guesswork. It's all laid out for you. So get to know the products. If you are not doing a Beachbody workout, you need to decide and get committed and stick to it, okay? So ask your coach to help you if you're brand spanking new to Beachbody to suggest a program to start with. I usually suggest my brand new coaches start out with 1 week of Clean Week. Okay, so Clean Week is a 1 week plan. And I tell them to document the entire journey with that 1 week plan with a before picture, an after picture, showing the meals on your social media and on your Instagram stories, show you're drinking your shake, show what you're loving about it, show the workouts, like little clips of it. And by the end of that first week, you have your first win that you've already completed a program, okay? So get to know the products. Love the products, okay? I can tell you, it's been 9 years of drinking Shakeology, guys. I drink the vegan Shakeology. I love it. Even being pregnant, make sure you check with your doctor. It's a lifesaver for me because I can load it up with spinach, get extra veggies in there, and I know I'm getting a good meal for me and my baby. Okay, so love the products. Don't, a lot of people say, I don't want to be salesy and icky. Well, if you're not in love with the products, you're going to feel salesy and icky, okay? If you're not using the products, you're going to feel salesy and icky. But if you're actually using them in your everyday life, it's like recommending a lipstick to your best friend, right? If there's something that you love, you wouldn't think twice about recommending it, right? Like this lipstick I love. I recommend it to a ton of my friends. If there's something that I truly love, I can't shut up about it, okay? So love the products. Number 3, tell people about the products and the lifestyle through your social media, through your one-on-one, as you're changing your lifestyle, okay? Especially around this time of year, you guys, as you're seeing results. And when you stick to your nutrition, whether you're doing 2B mindset, or the portion containers, and you're drinking your Shakeology and you're doing the workouts, you're going to see results, okay? If you're sticking to it, you're going to naturally see results. And when people see that, they're gonna start asking you, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can naturally talk about the programs, right? And the products. You don't have to say, well, I'm a Beachbody coach, and if you go check out my page, you can see all the products. Talk like a person, guys. Talk like a friend. Hey, you know what? I started this program 30 days ago, and I actually can do it from home, so I don't have to go outside in the cold. And I'm already seeing awesome results, as you can tell. I've lost 15 pounds, or I've lost 5 pounds, or however many pounds, or I have my pants fitting looser, or my arms are toned, or whatever, you guys, whatever your results are. And you can just naturally share it, okay? So share it face-to-face as well as on your social media every single day. The next one, you guys, help people change their lives with the products. That's self-explanatory. That's one of the reasons that I've built a team, okay? Because it changed my life. It's my purpose on the earth to go out and help other people change their lives through the workouts as well as the coaching opportunity, okay? Because they've both changed mine. The next one, tell those people they can help other people change their lives too, okay? That's it, you guys. Those 5 steps, if you can keep those 5 steps going, you're going to be successful, okay? Next thing, you guys, so I am going to show you how you get to your Coach Online office, and everyone has a different team page. So we have a new and improved important team Fitaddicted group. That's the main hub, okay? So that's a group where I put resources in all the time, okay? I'm putting resources, I'm doing live videos in there for inspiration and motivation. I have other people hop in who are being successful and share, tips and suggestions. And so make sure you're in that group, but you're also in your personally sponsored group, okay? So we all have a different group and then that big hub, okay? So make sure you're in that. Now I'm gonna show you Coach Online Office, okay? You can find, so you would go to teambeachbody.com, all right? And so I would click sign in, and hopefully my internet does not go really slow. Sometimes it does with Zoom. So sign in. Now here you can find, if you click Coach, you can find your shop. Okay, so that's where you would go and get, say you wanted to try Energize and get your discount. If you wanted to get, anything, any different products, you can get them right here. The new Energize, okay? The Energize sticks, as well as the tropical one that's coming out. You also have, if you click on your coach, you can see you have your My Challenge Tracker app, which is where you can run groups for people if you don't want to use Facebook. You have ShareCart, amazing tool. You're going to learn all about this in the new coach mentorship. But ShareCart is something that makes your life so much easier because basically you click ShareCart and I'll show you right here. It's going to let me. Okay. This is where you go through if you had someone who wanted to sign up as a coach or a challenger. You just click new enrollment. And then you would fill all this information out, you guys. And once you fill that stuff out, whether they're a customer or a coach, you would click that in. Yes, I have permission. Click continue. It's not going to let me go past this right now. But then you can go through and whatever that person said they wanted to purchase, whether they're signing up as a coach with a challenge pack, or it's someone who wants to try Energize, or it's someone who wants to do the 3-day refresh, or a challenge pack and Energize, you as the coach can go through and set all of that up for them. And then you just send them a little link. They'll get an email once you complete it, but also you'll have a link, a shareable link that you can just copy and text to them, and it makes their life so much easier. They just have to get in their billing information, their credit card information, and everything is so nicely. It's like a little present. It's all tied up in a bow. All they have to do is put their information in, and they're set to go. Okay, they don't have to try to click through the website and find the stuff themselves. Genius, you guys. Use that tool, okay? So you see share carts on there, coach FAQs. Okay, so this is something that I was going to show you guys as well. Coach FAQs, this is where you can go, and if you have any question, you guys, before you go and like text your coach or go in your team group and ask a question, be resourceful, okay? This was one of the things that I had to learn very early on as a coach. If I was going to run my own business, it wasn't up to my coach to give me all the answers. I could very easily text my coach and say, hey, what's the answer to this? But I know she has a lot on her plate. And I know your coach wants to help you, but you also want to learn how to be resourceful, right? Go into the coach FAQ and type something up. Say you're looking for, how to manage your Shakeology, manage your BOD, any of the stuff, you guys. This is a resource hub to be able to find anything that you need. So make sure you type in a question or, something that you're looking up. Maybe you're looking up the information about Success Starter, which we'll talk about in a second. And you can find all this information about what Success Starter is, okay? So that's just in the FAQs. Now you also can find this same thing. So you know how we went to teambeachbody.com and it was right here? Oh, I unmuted. You want to eat? Your baby somewhere.
Did you turn that heat down today?
Oh, no, I can't. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. With 33 people, I got to scroll through. Okay, so you can either do the coach FAQ right here, or guys, you can just type in coachfaq.com. That's it. Okay, so you wouldn't have to go to Team Beachbody, even though it's easy. You could just type in coachfaq.com. Same thing, okay? So let's look at your Coach Online Office and what's cool and important to look at in there, okay? So we're going to go to coach, okay? So coach office, still on Team Beachbody. Now I'm gonna have to log in again, okay? Because it's a separate hub. You wanna make sure you're I didn't have to log in. I normally do, okay? So we're gonna go through and we're gonna look. All right, so you're gonna go through and you're gonna see I joined in July of 2009, you guys. That's insane. But you're gonna go through and you're gonna see that you can go through, and every time you get a Success Club point, okay, it's gonna show up right here. And we'll go over Success Club points in a second. Your rank right here, okay? You'll be able to see where your Success Club points come in right here, okay? You're gonna be able to see your volume right here, okay? So those are gonna be your legs as they're growing. Your earnings. Okay, I'll show you guys, whatever. It's my first business center. So you're gonna be able to see that stuff, okay? Now, the other thing that you'll wanna focus on is your business alerts, okay? So when you have new customers come in, it's gonna show up right here, you guys. You're gonna be able to go and click on it and be able to see all these new customers that you can go through and reach out to and make sure that they have the help and support that they need, okay? Let's see. Come on, internet. All right. You can also see new coaches in your organization. These coaches, guys, when you start seeing coaches in your organization and you're like, wait, I didn't sign up a coach, that means that your downline's growing. That's a good thing. When you become an Emerald coach, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, you're going to start benefiting from what your team is doing. That's why it's a team effort, okay? That's where the team cycle bonus starts clicking in. I always get the message where it's like, oh, I see a coach in my downline. Am I supposed to reach out to that person? No, it's not your job to reach out to that person. That person has been sponsored by another coach in your organization. Just cheer on that coach for signing someone up, and know that when that coach gets started and starts working the business, like a team effort, you're going to start benefiting from that as well. Okay, so all these different alerts you'll want to keep an eye on. They also have like the top featured things that are, the most important things going on right here. Okay, so it's just all in one pretty nice place. Now let's look at Monitor My Business. Okay, Monitor My Business, if you click that, you can see your personal and customer orders. You can see all of your customers. You can see your personally sponsored coaches. So when you start signing up coaches, you can see all of your coaches right there. You can see your sponsorship drill down, which is not just your personally sponsored coaches, but also your downline. So say my coach signs up a coach, I can see them in that spot. Okay. Graphical genealogy, I'll be honest, guys, I do not touch that one or full genealogy, and do not look at them. They confuse the heck out of me. Okay, so don't worry about these two right now. Preferred placement, let's talk about preferred placement. Right here is where you switch your legs. So as you're signing up people onto your team, you have a left and a right leg. Just like a human, you have a left and a right leg. Okay, and you'll want to switch back and forth between your right and your left leg as you're signing people up to be able to go through the ranks. Now that's a whole nother thing. We have a rapid fire to Emerald starting next week where we'll go over all of that, but just know that's where it is. Okay, you'll also be able to see your Success Club qualification, your Road to Elite qualification over here, your lead qualification, all right here. Compensation, it's all right here. EFT management, that's what you want to get set up ASAP, you guys. You want to get your banking information in there so that when you start making a check, okay, you start making money with Beachbody, it'll go into your bank account versus having them send you a check. Now your first payment's going to come as a check, but if you don't get this set up and say the next week you make money, they're going to start taking a little bit of that money to mail out a check to you. Okay, so make sure you get that set up as soon as possible. Okay, growing your business, tons of resources, you guys, tons of resources here. Click around in it. Okay, have fun in your office. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know where everything is. I still don't know where everything is, but this is where you can personalize your website and put a little bio as well as your picture, shareable media, just different stuff. Okay, fun logos that you can use. We also have, where is it? Training. Okay, so this is just some extra spot if you're someone who likes to learn. We have a lot of trainings that we already offer for our team, but there's also all of these extra things that you can learn more on. So Success Club, getting started, team and personal development, product training, business training, training library. Awesome resources. Okay, awesome resources. You can never know enough. Now events. This will show when we have like a super weekend coming up, and different events that are going to be around your city. Okay, and super weekends are quarterly, so the next one will be, I think, it'll be in April. Okay, so that's your Coach Online office, you guys. So let's go back to this. Okay, so we looked through the coach office, guys. So that's my first thing, is I would look at your coach office if you have a question. Then you can go into your team page and ask a question. Okay, if you've already looked through the Coach Online office and your coach FAQ and you're like, I still don't know the answer, then you can ask in your team page. Okay, not shooting your upline a text message, but ask in the team page, hey, whatever question. Okay, you'll have someone answer it. And YouTube and Google, you guys, use those resources. You would be amazed. Like, I was looking for the answer for, the 100 morning meltdown and what it took to be in the test group. And I typed it in and immediately I had that, the requirements for that pull up on Google. Okay, I didn't have to go into the Coach FAQ. Google's honestly the first thing that I go to because I know that there's coaches putting stuff out there. So YouTube and Google. Last thing on this one, you guys, is that there's national wake-up calls every single Monday at 11. I don't know why that says 12 p.m. It's 11 a.m. EST, okay? And you can watch that live or you can watch the recording, okay? But money, like every single week there's some top coach who's sharing their top tips If you're not listening or watching that training, you are missing a huge spot where you can be learning, you guys. So you want to make that call a non-negotiable every single week. I'll be honest, I rarely get on live, but when I'm showering or when I'm driving, like I was driving Tenley to swim lessons earlier, I was listening to my national wake up call. And now Kirk listens to them by default. So make sure you listen, okay? New coach mentorship call. If you are in our new coach mentorship call or mentorship group, every single Thursday we have a Zoom at 8:30 p.m. EST where for 20 minutes we train on something. Okay, so last week I did stuff on Instagram stories. This week, this Thursday, we are still deciding on the topic, but it'll be something that helps you with your business. So you want to make it a point to get on those. It's 20 minutes, guys, 20 minutes. Next thing, okay, so these are the 4 vital behaviors, okay? 4 vital behaviors. Be proof the products work, okay? Self-explanatory, you guys. If you want this business to work, you gotta be doing the products, right? If you do the products, you're gonna see results because that's health and fitness. Health, fitness, healthy eating, okay? So do your workouts and drink your shakes. There's no way around it. Share, connect, invite, follow up. So that's the process of talking to people. Sharing, connecting, inviting, and following up. Sharing your journey on social media, starting conversations, and talking to people, okay? And then inviting them to join your next group. You're not just gonna go from having someone be a complete stranger to inviting them to a challenge group, okay? That's not how it works. Okay, you want them to have a conversation, have a little bit of a relationship. I call it lukewarm or warm market people who have started to have a little bit of a conversation. They've been watching you for a little bit. Then you can start inviting them, okay? Personal development, 10 minutes a day, guys, 10 minutes a day. If you're a brand spanking new coach, I would suggest, what is it called? And I don't want to cuss because I think there's kids on here. Get over your DAMN, okay? Get over your DAMN self by Romy, and I can never say her last name. It starts with an N, okay? Amazing first book for a brand new coach, as well as The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Those 2 are my top 2 for brand new coaches. So if you've already read one of them, flip over and do the other one. I'll be honest, I've read The Compound Effect about 1 million times. And every time in my life, surprising, right? Because you're like, that's such a simple book. It reminds you of the habits that you need to do to be successful. And then it's not hard, you guys. It's not hard habits to be successful, but most people stop before they create that consistency. Okay, so the compound effect is amazing. But 10 minutes a day, you guys. Now, if you're someone who has a very busy life and you've got little ones running around and you're thinking, Meg, how the heck am I going to pick up a book and read? You guys, when I'm getting ready in the morning, I have my phone next to me using Audible, and I'm listening to my book, okay? Or when same with the National Wake Up Call, or when I'm showering, or when I'm doing dishes, or when I'm making dinner. I rarely listen to, music. My music time is during my workout, okay? I let Kirk pick the music. But any other time, I'm listening to personal development, some kind of podcast or my books, okay? And it will change your life. It will change your life if you allow personal development to do so. And then the last one, get people results. Okay, we are health and fitness coaches. It's good to get ourselves results, but it's even better when you can help other people. I mean, it feels so amazing, you guys, when you know that your customers are getting results and that you're truly helping them, because that's our goal, right? All right. So let's go here. Okay, so your first goal is getting success. Sorry guys, it was out of place. So your first goal is getting Success Club. Okay, so what is Success Club? Where you'll hear some people call it Success Starter as a brand new coach. Your first goal is to help 3 people. 3 people get started with a program in Shakeology, a challenge pack, or Shakeology Home Direct, and just get them started on their journey within your first 30 days as a coach. 3 people, you guys. That's crazy that you could help 3 people and you have 30 days. Okay, a lot of people are like, how am I going to find 3 people? You guys, that's the wrong mindset to have. You have to come in. I did a getting started right call with another coach, brand new coach, a couple weeks ago, and I loved that she came on and she said, I just have to help 3 people. Like, why wouldn't I have to help like 10, 15, 20? And I'm like, that's the mindset you gotta have, right? Like 3 people, you can help 3 people. Anyone can help 3 people, okay? Focus on helping 3 people get started the way that you got started, okay? So start with your friends and your family and start growing your cold market. But your friends and family, those are the people that trust you and know you and love you. When I signed up as a coach, I went to my mom and I said, Mom, you know, my parents are a little bit older. And I said, I know you don't have time to work out with your busy job. You know, she's a social worker. And I said, why don't you just start drinking Shakeology? And these are all the benefits of it. And I did the research on Shakeology because I'm such a nerd and I'm a nutrition freak, okay? So I said, I looked for things that were wrong with this and I can't find anything and I'm gonna start drinking it and I think you should start drinking it. My mom was my first customer, okay? So don't overlook, and they're still drinking it actually. So don't overlook your family and friends, okay? They're the people that know you, love you, trust you, okay? And like I said, like you would recommend a lipstick, or if there's guys on, a pre-workout, or I'm trying to think, a sports team, they would trust you, okay? They trust your opinion. So Achieving Success Club, your first 3 months, earns you a free ticket to Summit, you guys. Summit 2019 is in Indianapolis. We already have some plans of what we're doing with our team. We usually have a little get-together. I do like a diamond photo shoot for our diamond and above coaches, and then we have a get-together after that before the opening ceremony where you're able to just meet your fellow coaches, okay? Meet your fellow coaches, and then the whole weekend is about you learning from other coaches and what they're doing to be successful. I'll be honest, before I went to Summit, this thing was not real. Okay, this business was not real to me. And then when I went to Summit, things clicked. I was like, these people are real people, just like me, that are building these giant businesses that are helping them quit their jobs and bringing their spouses home and paying off debt and doing all this crazy stuff. And I can do that too, okay? It just makes it real, and it's a lot of fun. But you can earn it for free. So talk to your spouse and say, hey, if I help 9 people in the first 3 months of me signing up as a coach, I get to go, like, I get a free ticket to this event. How cool is that? And then if you earn it, Success Club, every single month for a year, you can earn the Success Club trip. Okay, so the Success Club trip next year is in Punta Cana. This year, it's on a cruise. I will not be going because I'll be 6 or 7 months pregnant at that point and not doing that. I'm not going in the middle of the ocean at that point. But we have quite a few people on our team who will be there, and I'll be living through their pictures. So Success Club trips are a ton of fun, you guys. Beachbody pays for everything if you earn it, okay? If you earn it, you get completely free, okay? And I actually was engaged on our Disney Success Club trip back in 2013. Okay, so that was a fun little fact, right? Step 1, you guys, commit to a boot camp start date, okay? So today is February 11th, okay? Reach out to the upline coach that invited you, that is your upline. Okay, so the person who invited you to become a coach, reach out to them and say, hey, I'm wanting to get my boot camp started. What do I do? Now for me, and I can't speak for everyone on our team, but what I do for my team and my brand new coaches is that they can add people in to my group for the first couple months. I do, we do, you do. So I do, your first month as a coach, you get to invite your family friends who purchase a challenge pack into my group, and I run it. You get to be a challenger, you support your fellow people who joined, but you just get to get a feel of the challenge group without stressing yourself out too much. Then that next month, you step up and you help me post 1 post a day, okay? So I have, I think, 4 or 5 coaches running my boot camp with me right now. And then after you feel comfortable, it doesn't have to be the next month. I have some people who stay with me for a couple months because they like the feeling of the big group, but then they go off and they create their own little group of their challengers and just duplicate what I've been doing, okay? So I do, you do, or I do, we do, you do, okay? So you can either host together or host it on your own, or grab another coach, okay? Now, these are just example challenge group posts, okay? So this is one that I did on the 2B Mindset, and this is one that my top coach on our team, you guys, Britt Wright, she's amazing for kids and crushing it, not only crushing her fitness journey, but also the business. And this is an example of what she did, okay? And I love that she's so real in a post. Okay, so 2 very different types of challenge group posts, or challenge group invite posts. okay? But just get the invites out, you guys. What you can do is type up something, okay? Speak from your heart, type something up, send it to your upline and ask them, hey, what would you tweak? What would you change? Or can I post this? And they're going to give you tips and suggestions and not let you fail, okay? And then put it out there, okay? Now that first invite is the scariest, you guys, but you have to do it because your business will not grow without inviting. Okay, so your first invites, you guys, become a conversation expert. Okay, so your goal is to just connect with 3 new people a day or 20 new people a week. Okay, as a brand new coach, 3 new people a day or 20 new people a week. You're not going to reach out to close them. So basically say like the first message you send to someone, they're going to sign up like that. That's not real life, you guys. That is not real life. Even being a coach 9 years, I rarely, if ever, sometimes I have some unicorns, okay, where it's like immediately they sign up. But as you build that conversation and you're reaching out and you're connecting and they're watching what you're doing, you're opening that door, okay, they're going to keep watching you. And then they're going to be ready to sign up when it's time for them, okay? So be brief, be excited, and end every message with a CTA. You're going to see CTA, call to action, okay? So asking them a question. Every message is ended with a question. That's what a CTA is, call to action. Find their need and fix their problem. So ask lots and lots of questions. There was a national wake-up call last week by Kim Fitzpatrick that was great, you guys. It was on ShareCart. But she went over how she asked so many questions with her prospective clients to get to know them. You don't have to be a seasoned coach to ask questions, you guys. And as you're asking these questions, if there's something that you don't know the answer to, then you can reach out to your upline or you can reach out to your team and say, hey, what would you say back to this person, right? That's it. That's how you learn. Okay, and take your time. The next is recognize and welcome objections as a part of the process. You guys, you're going to have people say, I just don't have time, or I don't have enough money. Those are like the 2 most common objections. And what that means, you guys, is that you need to slow down a little bit and really share the value of what we do, because I think it's unreal that you can get a year worth of a coach as well as a year worth of so many different programs. You guys, it's over 7,000 programs and they keep adding more, okay? But $7,000 of programs, that workout programs that people can go through that are top workouts, along with someone who's going to hold them accountable and like a community that's going to hold them accountable for $160 with either Shapeology or the Performance Line. Are you kidding me? Like, that's insane, you guys. That's so much value for so little money, okay? So when you go into these conversations, remember that. Remember your value, okay? And know that you're going to have objections, and it's okay. It's a part of the process. It's how you learn to talk to people, okay? Use scripts, okay? So, guys, we have so many different scripts. If you are in the new coach mentorship, we are pouring scripts at you like every single day of things that we do. And you're always going to find that it's a little different from each one of us, because what we do is we take what we see other coaches do, okay, or things that we've done in the past, and we tweak them, and we make them our personality, okay? Like, I see Nikki Flores on here. I always know that she's going to have unicorns, right? Like, she's going to have unicorns in her stuff and lots of emojis. Me, I'm a little less emoji, although I love emojis. Uh-oh, I don't know what happened. Someone colored on the screen. It's okay, guys. I don't know how that did that. Okay, but everyone has a little bit of personality that they change things up, okay? Just know that when you're talking to people, you can say all the wrong things, and the right person is still going to sign up. But if you have everything perfectly tweaked together in the perfect message, and you're talking to the wrong person because it's not the right time, or it's just not the right person in general that you're supposed to be helping, okay, I truly believe that the right people come in at the right time, then they're going to say no. It's not your job as a coach to convince people, okay? Yay, we don't have to be like those creepy people that like chase people down. Hallelujah. But you do have to go out there and show people that this is possible, okay? Okay, so follow up forever. So basically what that means, you guys, is not every single week are you saying, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Follow-up process is basically saying, hey, when you're ready, I'm here. And then after they know that, you're still building that relationship. You know, once someone says no to me, I'm not like, you're off my list. I'm like, you know what? I know that eventually we're going to work together, so I need to continue to build that relationship and show them that I truly do care about them. So I'm going to comment on their stuff. I'm going to like on their stuff. I'm going to watch their Instagram stories because I know I can help this person and we're meant to be in each other's lives. So following up forever, okay? Until it's the right time for them. Oh, and like I said, don't be afraid of the cost. It's amazing value. Don't send them the link right away. Okay, so make sure you listen to that call with Kim Fitzpatrick about her steps. Don't send links. Don't send links until you know the person's ready, you guys. And don't show up and throw up. So basically what I mean by that kind of is like word vomit. Okay, so if you ever feel like you send a really long message to someone and then they ignore you, you most likely word vomited. Okay, and that's okay. We all learn little short spurts, you guys, asking questions, getting to know that person. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Okay, so your first goal as a coach was to hit Success Club. Okay, so to help 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey. Okay, which every single brand new coach that's on here, you're going to hit that this month, right? February, your coach is going to help you get started with a boot camp and everything set up and your first challenge group post, and you're going to help 3 people this month. I'm excited for you. Now, your second goal is to hit Emerald, okay? Emerald is not a scary goal, you guys. I made it this big, hairy, scary goal when I first signed up as a coach. I was like, I can't do that. I will never hit Emerald. And then guess what? I signed up my 2 parents, okay? Like, I lived with them. I could have been Emeralds in 24 hours, but I'm so much in my head about this being such a hard goal to achieve that it took me 7 months. Instead, you guys, look at this as a really awesome way to be able to start building your team, okay, and to be able to start benefiting people and helping them, okay? It doesn't have to be people who are willing to work the business and take off like you do. Maybe they'll be a diamond in the rough like I was and come in for the discount and eventually start building the business. If someone just wants the discount, like my mom, she might sell a Shakeology here and there, but she's here just to get the discount on Shakeology, cool. I know that she's getting her Shakeology every single month discounted, and she's saving money and getting healthy, okay? So Emerald is just 2 personally sponsored coaches underneath you, okay? So that's going to be our goal, you guys, for the first 7 days. It's just you plus 2, okay? So think about the way that you got signed up. Now, that's going to scare a lot of people. You're probably like, can I hop off this? Stop that. You signed up as a coach. You're on this Getting Started Right call or watching this Getting Started Right call because you want to build a business, right? Whether you want it to be something small where you're making a couple $100s a month or a week, or you want to grow it into a multi-million-dollar business like I have. This is the first step. There's no way around this, you guys. You have to achieve Emerald. That's the first step. You plus 2. Okay, so look at how you got signed up. And you can ask your coach for some suggestions on what to say, but just go and talk. Just be a real person, okay? So I love that goal, okay? If I didn't scare you guys enough, you can do it, okay? Now, sharing your journey, guys. Sharing your journey on social media at the beginning is really freaking scary. Now, you're going to notice between me and Allison and Britt, we all have a different feel to our social media. That's our personality, okay? You're going to see differences in personalities, difference in way that we talk, because it's us. We want you to be you, okay? Just now that you're a coach doesn't mean you have to be like, okay, I'm going to show my Shakeology, and I'm going to show my workouts, and I'm not going to show anything else because I'm a health and fitness coach. No, you want to show every part of who you are, okay? The good, the hard things that you're going through and how you're getting through them. You know, when I went through my infertility journey, I was sharing all of that, you guys, because it gets people to know who you are. And once they know you, they can like you, and then they can trust you, okay? But if you're not sharing who you are, they can't know you or like you, okay, or trust you. You gotta share, guys. Now, at the beginning, it's scary. Slowly start peeling the onion, okay, and sharing your journey, okay? And as you can tell, this is on Instagram, okay? Instagram is a big thing right now. So before you post, ask yourself what you want them to get from it and what it stop their scroll, okay? So if you notice, I know, because these are 2 of my good friends that I look at their social media all the time, I would be like, why is Britt smiling, right? Like, what is she so excited about? And I would be like, oh my God, it was Allison's birthday, like I'm going to go through and read that. Or what is she talking about on that little board? Okay. Or what's in her hand? This one, I love it. She just got her implants out. So I'd be like, what is she holding in her hand? They look like jellyfish, right? So I would go on and click. It's scroll stopping. Okay. Me with my big belly at this point, that stops a lot of people's eye because they're like, whoa, her belly's getting bigger right now. Or the Disney picture. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're doing pictures that are going to capture their attention and make them stop, okay? The other part of that, and I don't have anything listed for this, is make sure your first line, okay, the first line that you're saying in your post is scroll stopping as well. So you'll notice a lot of the times I'll have it in like total caps because not that I'm screaming at people, I have some fun emojis on there too, but you want it to be a line that catches people's attention, okay? And they have to stop and actually read your post. All right, so this is even so embarrassing to even share to you guys, okay, but I'm going to share it. This is one of the call to actions that I was able to pull up on my social media and see how much even me as a coach, as much as I've grown, okay, back in 2014, you guys, this was a graphic that I shared with my link. Don't ever do that, okay, don't do that. Don't do, a graphic of like the workouts with your website. Okay, because I will tell you, it's not going to do well. Okay, now I had probably all coaches on our team like it and comment. It's probably not very many people that actually wanted to join my challenge group. Okay, it's not scroll stopping. It's not personalized. It screams sales, like hello. Like we all have those friends, right? That in our social media we're like, oh, she's posting product stuff again. Like, I wish I could unfriend her, but we're like going to see each other at church tomorrow and I can't do that, right? So I'll just click, is there that unfollow option or hide on Facebook? You're like, oh, I'm just going to hide you. You don't want people to do that to you. You want people to catch, and not that you have to post yourself in a bikini with a big pregnant belly, okay? That's something that I've grown to become more comfortable with. But share your journey, okay? Personalize it. Make it scroll stopping, okay? Share a story. Those are the things that really catch people's attention and draw them in when you're sharing your story, okay? So this, 5 years later, guys, actually almost 5 years exactly later, 983 likes, 49 comments. Not all my posts get this, okay? So only when I pull out the belly. Personalized, okay? It's eye-catching and bright because I've used filters, which will help you within the new coach group. I shared a part of my journey, okay? And I used it to be able to inspire people, okay? So it's the power of consistency, being patient, and sharing your journey, okay? And staying away from the salesy stuff. So what would you do with an extra $800? Okay, I want you guys to think about this. Like, I want you guys actually to comment in the chat bar. Okay, comment in the chat bar and say, what would you, okay, so whether you're a brand spanking new coach or you're someone who's watching this just to see what the heck I was doing for this getting started right call, okay, I want you to put in the chat bar, what would you do with an extra $800? I'll tell you, we just paid it $800 to get my dog to get her bladder stone removed. It was $800, you guys. I would have gotten my dog's bladder stone removed. Sorry if that's like personal, but you'll get to know me. So I would pay that, with what we just did for that bill, okay? So look at this, you guys. Your first month, and I should be seeing the chat bar blow up, you guys. I see one comment. There's 30-something people on here? Blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Okay, so what would you do with an extra $800? New customer commission, okay? So as a brand spanking new coach, before you build to Emerald, you are strictly just doing commission, okay? You haven't quite tapped into that team cycle bonus that you'll start getting once you're in Emerald and you start building your team, okay? It doesn't happen the minute you hit Emerald, okay? You've got to work for that team cycle bonus. But new customer commission, $50 times 3, okay? So $50 is a challenge pack, okay? One of the challenge packs options, because you get 25% on the challenge packs. Times 3, that's $150, you guys. So you can make $150 your first month as a coach. How many spouses would maybe shut their mouths about you joining something if you made $150, right? You say, hey, I paid $160 for my challenge pack to sign up as a coach, and then I make back almost that same thing within 30 days. I know my husband would be like, okay, I'll let you do whatever you want. Let's see where this goes, right? Month 2, you guys, a new customer commission, so $150. And then 32 times 3, those are from your customers the month before. Okay, you get $96. So total, so from bringing 3 new customers in that month 2 and retaining, it's about retention, you guys. We don't want to just bring people in and bring them out. You want people to stay on the products because they're loving them, because they're feeling good, because they're seeing results, because they're loving the support and accountability they're getting from you. So they're staying on. So 3 people from the month before, 3 new people, $246. That spouse would be real happy at that point, okay? Then you move on to that 3rd month, okay? Again, we bring 3 new people in, so another $150, and then retaining those 6 customers before, that's $396, okay? So if you add all of those together, you guys, within those 3 months, it's $792, okay? So I rounded up a little bit, $8, sorry. But it was a prettier number at $800. Okay, $792, you guys, within your first 3 months as a coach. That's amazing. Now, if you've been a coach for a couple months and you're like, I have not done that, you guys, you can draw a line in the sand. I always say this. You have a sign-up date and a start date, okay? Your sign-up date and your start date are sometimes very far apart. Mine were like, you know, honestly, 2 years apart, okay? 2 years apart where I actually jumped in with both feet in and actually went for it, okay? And I'm not afraid to admit that because, you know, those first 2 years, I was an in and out coach and I didn't deserve to be making this kind of money, okay? So that's when you've got to be real with yourself, you guys. This is a business of helping people. And if you haven't had 2 feet in and you're like, but I'm not making that money, if you don't have 2 feet in, you don't, and hopefully I don't rub anyone the wrong way, you don't deserve to make that kind of money, right? Because you need to be truly helping people in order to make that money, okay? Because it's a business of helping people. So help 3 people per month, enroll with a challenge pack, and have your own 90 PV of HD, and you're gonna hit Success Club and be able to make that money, okay? So start over if you are not a brand new coach and say, this is my month 1, this is February, okay? Okay, so what's next, you guys? Okay, now I think this link changed because we changed the title of the group because obviously it's February and I made this in January because I did it before I went to Florida. So make sure you reach out to your coach and you get into our February New Coach Mentorship group. I'm running it with the amazing Abby Walsh and Brittany Wright, and every single day, you guys, it's not like we copy and paste things. The 3 of us, and they are my 2 top coaches, okay? We are truly going through and saying, what will help these new coaches? What's going to help them succeed, okay? And we put that in the group Monday through Friday to make sure you guys are getting the best tips and tools, pulling away from, you know, fluff to help you succeed, okay? So make sure you're in that group and you actually use it as a resource and check in every single day and look at what we're sharing. Because if you do that, along with, you know, and I'll talk about this in a second, your Success Club system tracker, you're going to see a lot of success in your business within the first couple months, okay? Number 2, commit to a program, drink your Shakeology, do your daily personal development, okay? So those are so important, you guys. That's part of your job description now, is to commit to your program, do your workouts, okay? Drink your shake. I should have nutrition on here as well because that's like probably the number 1 thing. So make sure you're doing your portions and your to-be mindset, okay, or either one, and you're doing your personal development, okay, because you're going to have some tough times in this business, you guys. I'm going to tell you up front, there's going to be times where you want to quit. Okay, there's going to be times where people say no to you, and you have to get okay with that. And you're going to maybe have some friends and family that laugh at you. You know, I had people, my mom said to me, this is a great hobby for you, Meg, but, you know, like, you should probably go out and get a real job. And now she's like, oh, thank you for not listening to me. You know, like, I'm so glad that you didn't listen to me because look at what has happened. Okay, so you're going to have people close to you maybe say some things that hurt your feelings. Personal development is what's going to help you through those tough times because you are going to be building up your confidence in the business, but also in yourself, and know that you deserve this, okay? You deserve to succeed with this. Number 3, you guys, begin sharing your journey, and other people are going to join you. I think Camlin, I saw her on here, and I asked her earlier because she had an amazing month in January and then an amazing month so far in February with Success Club and signing up coaches. And I said, Camlin, so what are you doing? Like, what's this, what are you having the success from with your invites? And she said, from getting results. And I was like, yes, that's it, you guys. If you're showing that you're being proof the product works, people can't look away. Okay, so many coaches, not so many coaches, but some coaches will hit their head against the wall and say, why am I not being successful? But then if we look, when was the last time that you showed someone that you stuck fully to a program? Your customers and your coaches are not going to do anything that you don't do. So you need to commit to you and your journey, and people will then start sharing and wanting to join you. It really is that simple, you guys, okay? So don't wait until you're ready or until you're done with the training. I had another new coach, Kaylee Reed, who's crushing it right now, and she said, I had to stop like trying to know all of the trainings and know everything, and I just had to start the action and know that I was going to learn as I went along. And she started sharing, you guys, and I think she's already at Success Club 10 for this month of February, okay, and already earned our team retreat as a brand new coach, okay? So don't wait. Start the action, okay? It's going to take some time. Okay, it's going to take some consistency, but eventually you're going to start seeing those results, okay, in your own fitness journey as well as in your business. And then the last thing, don't get overwhelmed, okay? Take it one step at a time, one conversation, one goal at a time, okay? So your first goal is to achieve Success Club, okay? Make sure that you're helping 3 people get started on their journey. The second goal, you guys, is to make sure that you're achieving Emerald in the first 7 days. Now, like I said, we have a rapid fire to Emerald getting started on, what's today? Today's the 11th, so it'd be the 18th, right? The 18th in our new coach mentorship group, okay? So take this next week to get comfortable in the new coach mentorship group, looking at the Success Club tracker. Make sure you're talking to your coach about that, and you have this tool as a brand spanking new coach. You can start filling this out, you guys. We're going over it in the new coach mentorship group in detail. Do this thing, you guys. This is what the successful coaches are doing, okay? So if you want to be a successful coach, even as a brand new coach, hold yourself accountable to filling that stuff out every single day. But focus on that and then Emerald, okay? So guys, I think that was it. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to read through real quick and see just what people said. Let's see. Okay, so I got to read through this, you guys, because I think this is powerful to hear. What could $800 do for your fellow coaches? And I'm sure some of you guys will hear it and you'll say, "Yep, that could help me too. That could help me too." So student loan payment, kids going horseback riding more. Oh, I love that. Paying a plane ticket to Summit. I can drive. I'm just okay. Paying some bills. Paying for my car. Putting it into my savings for a month's rent, saving for a vacation, putting it in the bank, doing helping with mortgage, paying student loans, paying for the next trip for her son, paying for mortgage, paying off debt, saving for a house, getting a new car, paying off debt. You guys, this is amazing. Paying off debt, paying off debt, paying off debt, paying off mortgage. You guys, seriously, I really, truly want, whether you're a brand new coach watching this or you're someone who's been a coach for a long, long time, to believe in yourself and just say, you know what? If I saw Meg do it, I can do it too. Okay, I can do it too. I'm not going to put any of those coaches who are top 10 coaches or coaches that you maybe looked at their accounts and say, wow, they have everything together. I'm taking them off the pedestal because they're just normal people who said, I'm going to hold myself accountable to this business and treat it like a business. It's a lot of fun. I freaking love what I do. But it's a business, okay? And I'm not going to have the ebbs and flows because it's my business. I have to show up every single day and get my business done. And you guys, the sky's the limit. You can go through and you can pay off that debt. You can pay that mortgage off. You can do those things. And the only reason I'm saying you can is because I've done it. Okay, and not only have I, if you go through and you watch success stories of coaches from all over the US, all over Canada, people in the UK now are starting to do it and seeing this success like crazy. And a year of being, a part of Beachbody, people are doing it. Okay, so if they're doing it, you can do it too. So guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I'm so excited for you to get started on your own business. Like, how exciting is that? Like, I know probably a lot of you guys are probably like, I am sweating a little bit. That's a good thing. That's a good thing that you're sweating, you guys, because, you know, if you don't have your booty to the fire, right, there's not a reason that this business needs to work for you, then you're going to dilly-dally, okay? But if you're someone who's like, I got to get out of this job. Okay, I'm getting treated like crap. Or I've got to, you know, I know some people are having some health issues or their children are having health issues and I need to be able to pay for that. Or I have student debt that's like drowning me or whatever it is, you guys. This business literally can change it for you, but you have to do the work. Okay, you have to do the work. So guys, I will put this recording up in the team group after this. If you guys have any questions, I'm always a message away. I'm going to hop off and I'll be honest, I'm going to go watch The Bachelor. So have a wonderful night, you guys.